My name is David Emmanuel. In this video, I want to explain about physiology of the thermoregulatory system. Thermoregulation is a process involving homeostatic mechanism that maintain body temperature within the normal range, which is achieved by maintaining a balance between heat generated in the body and heat released. Humans are usually in an environment where the temperature is colder than their body temperature. Therefore, humans must constantly generate heat internally to maintain their body temperature. Anatomy of the thermoregulatory system. The thermoregulation system is controlled by the hypothalamus in the brain, which acts as the body thermostat. The hypothalamus as the body thermoregulation integration center receives a fair amount of information about temperature in various parts of the body and initiates very complex coordinate adjustment in the mechanism of adding or removing heat according to the need to correct any deviations in core temperature from normal benchmark. Peripheral thermoreceptors, located in the skin, monitor skin temperature throughout the body and transmit information about change in surface temperature to the hypothalamus. Central thermoreceptor, located between the anterior hypothalamus, spinal cord, abdominal organs, and other internal structure, also detect change in blood temperature. In the hypothalamus, there are two temperature regulation centers, namely, first is posterior region activated by cold and then triggering by reflex that mediate heat production and heat convection. And the second is anterior region activated by warm, triggering reflex that mediate heat loss. The function of the thermoregulation system. The thermoregulation system functions is to maintain the balance of incoming heat energy and waste heat energy so that it reach a nearly constant temperature. The main function of the thermoregulation system is to play an important role in homeostasis, where homeostasis is an effort to adjust neuroendocrine in maintaining psychological stability. The mechanism of the thermoregulation system. The hypothalamus detects small changes in body temperature. If nerve cells in the anterior hypothalamus become hot beyond the set point, impulses are sent to lower body temperature. The mechanism of heat loss is by sweating, vasodilation or widening of blood vessels, and inhibition of heat production. The body will distribute blood to the surface blood vessel to dissipate heat. The more blood from the midsection reaches the skin, the closer the skin temperature is to the core temperature. Skin blood vessels diminish the skin's effectiveness as an insulator by transporting heat to the surface, where it can be removed to the body by radiation, conduction, and convection. This vasodilatation of the skin blood vessel, which cuts in blood flow to the skin. There are heat dissipation mechanisms, namely, first is radiation, is the transfer of heat from the surface of one object to the surface of another object without direct contact between the two. Radiation is a wave of heat that travels through space or electromagnetic waves. Radiation will increase when the temperature difference between the two objects is greater. The body can experience heat reduction through radiation to objects in the environment whose surface is cooler than the surface of the skin. For example, building walls, household furniture, tables and chairs, trees on average. Humans lose almost half of their heat energy through radiation. Second is convection. Convection is the transfer of heat by air in movement. When the body is hot by conduction to the cooler surrounding air, the air that is in direct contact with the body will become warmer. Because warm air is lighter or less dense than cold air, it moves upwards, while cooler air moves to the skin to replace the hot air that has moved. This process occurs repeatedly. The third is evaporation. Evaporation is the evaporation of water from the skin that can facilitate the transfer of body heat, such as sweating. When body temperature increases, the anterior hypothalamus signals the sweat glands to release sweat through small channels on the surface on the skin or pores. Sweat will evaporate, resulting in heat loss. I think that's all of my presentation. Thank you for your attention.